E-Store's dropping down around the mini. Hello, how are you? Masuda goes down, and Saiwu takes 2. He has now been cleared out from mini and RPK with a single kill as Try exits around from the hut to find himself in the clutch. But he's split, as is C's, and fading away from mini, there's now 2 counter-terrorists that way. He's worried about heaven when really they doubled up. I love that lack of hesitation.
And that means your clutches could either be easier or harder, depending on how you think about them. But you know Vitality are going to be peeking you. But somehow, whoa, we've managed to score a plant backside out of control with the bomb. Don't even know where this happened if he dropped vent. I missed it, but either way, that's a big win.
Yeah, take what you can. A little bit of bonus cash in the back pocket. Headshot from Shox and Max. One of 2 players from Uruguay for 9Z, himself and DGT.
Have you been there?
Uruguay? I have not. I've been to Nicaragua.
Okay.
I've been to Peru. Mexico, Cuba, Dominican Republic. He hears those footsteps, certainly swings out for it and gobbles one up. There's the second kill though. He takes to the top of the silo. Poor Max. Drops to a minimum. And Try answers Apex's single kill. A little bit of a 2-man advantage. And these T's split up between outdoors and inside of hut. Now, we see it, the counter-terrorist activating into the side of Squeaky. By way of 2v4, I mean, that's no easy feat to 2v4 team Vitality. Oh, but Try with the team kill, he frags 1 too many. And then he runs outwards and dies. That's gotta fluster you.
It looks like he can't actually leave this area without fighting RBK unless I'm looking at this incorrectly.
You're right. Walked into that close corner and he's about to walk into the crosshair of the tank. Max trades right away. Masuda's trying to find some contact here towards Squeaky. 3 players are what faces him, and he only takes down the 1. By closing the door, they could technically disengage, walk away with that low HP. And the frag grenade. Sorry. Hate to break it to you, Bit. But you've been smashed to smithereens by the shrapnel, and Shox's alert towards ramp is what's going to close this one. 4-0 start.
A lot of people are pushing lobby in situations like this, and he already has a good amount of control.
Man, you're surrounded. E-Store stomps down on him. Apex is going to find the timing for the upwards peak and doubling up onto Bit. A third. Apex gets him, and then Shox activates on that blank. Vitality are on fire, and Apex coming off the back of a 2v4. It's nice to see a round like that early. 9Z capable, but so is Shox. A different angle, further passive this time around. Here comes Apex, just steamrolls the first one, but does still die. Max and E-Store, AKs between the 2, hearing the shuffling of feet. Then there will be another movement here. Look at this, they activate exactly what they were hoping for. Max given a gift. And Masuda facing death. RPK looks away from the flash and recovers, but there's that swing. We've got them back into another 1v1, and the counter-terrorist not close, but who is it? It's not just any 1v1, it's Saiwu on the other side. But he's got that op, so 1 missed shot and suddenly things get difficult. Oh, he's gotten himself found out. E-Store sees the head, and it looks all too easy.
Complete with friends, casual opponents, or YouTubers. The winner gets everything.
What the? You shot me!
All or nothing. Case battles are already on Skin Club.
Link in description gives you up to 7% deposit bonus.
And I feel like they're gonna activate here. Yeah, you think you can walk away.
Wow.
But of course, Saiwu comes up from behind with support, so it's not just the very best, but the rest of his team alongside him. 3 kills on the stairway. It was a solo AK buy from 9Z that worked out for the round win, and this time those AKs get splattered on stairs.
That's just, I mean, you just got to trade that, right? He's such a monster rifler. You rarely see people be able to do that. You know, obviously, he's normally opping, and it's Saiwu at the end of the day. I mean, very few people are going to be able to do that, but that is the round over and done with. And now the impenetrable setup in floor, so there's really no way to get out of this for a bit. And of course, man of the hour.
And their wrap back is already being covered by the op. Nice flash, it's fantastic! Shots, 2 kills, thanks to Apex on the hit. And Apex right there with him at his hip to try and get the additional double kill. But it's Masuda's turn now, and he skewers the 2 and actually misses his chance. Now, that kill inside of Vent could have been the difference maker. Punishing RPK as he would have come down from the ladder.
To plant. There's no one here control side to fight.
Flash goes back beyond smoke. Try very aware of the possibility of econ peek, but it's RPK on the opposite side. Hey now, he sees him! Oh, try with the ace! 2 headshots to close versus champs from 3 frags to 8. We've got Bit downstairs here, but by going aggressive inside of the lobby, we have that opening for the T side. Nice little tippity taps from Apex on the FAMAS. Shock simultaneous kill. This round just gets very loose. Because of the push, 9Z tried to get ahead of it, but by doing so, they put distance between themselves. And then it becomes unraveled. Now, Apex, he's going to get the backstab into lobby, you'd assume. They need another 2 versus 4. And as he hears him sprint away, he tries to give quick chase. There it is. Bomb offered over. Eastor gonna have to 1v3 at this point. 40 seconds to spare. Got that bomb control.
Likely. The problem is they're playing gas pedal and they're not letting off because they're just, you know, some people would slow down after a round like that, say, hey, let's chill, see what they do. But Vitality have literally just run into lobby. Zywoo's just peek into hut with his AWP. Shox has pushed a number of times at ramp. Apex watching for this lurk very patiently. Eventually catches his shadow, but Bit is the one to win the duel.
Nice little bit of timing there to go the way of 9Z. 20 seconds to spare. This one's going to get hot. RPK 2 kills. Man inside of the site just working with a pistol, but he's lost track of him. RPK falling to that. Look at the HP on the remaining 3. 5 seconds. This is such a winnable clutch. And nope. Zywoo comes over top and shuts it down.
And that's why players is always going to be more important than HP, because he can throw himself at this duel knowing there's 2 more chances to interrupt the plant if they'd like to.
If only that bomb goes down and the gun comes up, maybe we get a little bit of magic. But this round could also have some in it. Minute 20. Plenty of time. Zywoo peeks wide off of heaven. Can't quite get himself a 3rd kill, but 2 still good enough. And through the smoke, Masuda screws him over. Maintaining control of the AK to get a crisp headshot on the close. It is a 7-round lead to Vitality's favor.
And hey, it could have worked on a better day, maybe.
But caught playing grenades. Zywoo's still up in heaven as he has been. Shox is going to flank around here from the lobby. Gets himself a 2nd. Controls the spray for Bit. We've got a little bit of cover here for the bomb planter, but that's all. Cover long enough to get the bomb down. This like omnipresence from Zywoo up in heaven.
It's going to be quite obvious where you're trying to go.
He's ready for it. Masuda, 2 kills on the scoreboard. Ooh, the tap for the 3rd. And there is still potential for a little bit more. But RPK, he's up in the rafters here. There are layers of defense for Vitality on this A site, and Bit's going to have to unravel all 5. No time. And despite those 2 kills, which were clean, it's Vitality on fire nonetheless.
After the 40-second mark or so, and now we're in kind of like a standard duel. They know Masuda's here probably, no Shox is here probably. How are they going to kill them?
Bit of a standoff. Smoke grenade denies vision. We got 4 CTs and 4 Ts. Everybody just tried to dogpile the bomb site, but the counter-terrorists hold strong. And that looks so easy for Vitality to close a 9-round lead. 12-3 the score on the map choice of 9Z. Really all you can hope for. Shox, well, he lost the bomb for a moment. DGT dead. Apex with 2 headshots. Not bad. Look at this wraparound from outside, dude. 3 guys around hell. And Try, he's just sitting in this corner trying to remain quiet. 2 players go past. He looks to challenge the bomb. Look at this, hands busy. Try, waits, buys time, then dies. Masuda's able to trade it. Now, man advantage and sight control here for Vitality. So Try could have gone big, but instead, they're dead. And it's with 10 that Vitality take a lead.
A lot of ways that round could have gone. He's got to make an informed decision, take that shot.
Eastor's going to move forward towards Hut. RPK was sitting back in spawn for the longest of time. When he finally goes inside,
that's why you
gets
just
brought up by timing. Yeah, that's why you just go back to your spawn, man. Sit pretty. bomb gets thrown down to the floorboards, and now they've just lost their heaven control. That's actually a huge pickup, because Masuda was going to go down, the bomb was thrown to him, and they would have had a post-plant position in heaven, but instead it's Masuda inside of the site, and Apex barely alive, but Masuda with movement is now taken out, and Apex...
Is it backside?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, 10 seconds.
DGT. Oh, that smoke's going to begin to fade. Apex, he can still find it with like just a second to spare. He's got to look down right here, right now, and it's covered by Estor. 9Z with the pistol round win.
It was great that we got the camera angle for that.
Tries like, what the hell? Off into Zywoo. He's going to continue to pop off those shots. Easter, clean. Clean, man. I feel like there definitely could have been one or two more deaths there. Try could have gotten swarmed out by that CT spawn,
and now they need to make an emergency rotation. This is already a losing position for 9Z.
Unless Try can go massive. First op shot connects from him. Molotov goes beyond, and a close quarter shot. Oh, imagine! But RPK could still get taken down. He's 14 HP as the AK connects some damage. And a man advantage to the favor of the defense. They give Vitality a little bit of space to work. Smoke towards Heisenberg. And that one was ambitious. Apex tries to walk in. Leaves RPK to clutch low HP. Now there's nobody to stop this bomb plant, but he goes for the fake once more. And the two remaining players over on the opposite door. He's watching where no one holds. They're posted on this position. He could just walk away, but he goes out. Oh, 1v1.
Oh, he might know.
He's cut it down. All he needs is another crisp kill, and RPK so close, but a 7th for 9Z instead.
Could have been the last clutch that he ever tries to pull off. Yeah, here's actually a great refrag. You know, RPK sitting. He's going to be sitting there holding Squeaky, trying to apply pressure, being a real nuisance.
And Try pushes in.
Oh my god, look at the inside of Squeaky looking for another kill. My god. They'll refresh his spot to cover this AWP, and they can also push again if they'd like to, but look at this, they push ramp at the same time. However, they lose players in the process. But it looks like they're going to try to split upstairs, which will get them caught, right?
You'd think, right? They're going to have to cross this line from DGT.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me go back. He had the play. Mo, he had the play, but maybe it's Max to dig it out of the ground. He sees the man above, and Shocks will end him. The play was there when they watch that round back.
Okay.
Tries on the receiving end of this outer play. They've got movement inside of the A site. They would have heard Max fall off of Hut, but Try does kill Shocks, and look at this close corner. He gets taken out by RPK with 2 HP, the difference. Damage done to the ramp push, but RPK and Apex are barely alive.
They know ramp. I think they know exactly. It's the same two players, I believe.
Max is ready. He hears this push.
Bench, right?
Yeah, but look, he gets cut off. Bomb drops. And Apex, he gets the better of him. Position deep inside of Squeaky. Zywoo can double back to the A site, and Vitality should have a decent enough post plant. When you just look at the HP bar of Zywoo to compare versus DGT.
Yeah, they also know he's the ramp rotator. Unfortunately, odds are very slim. And as you mentioned, HP, so it'll be a Hail Mary. Maybe someone turns around for him this time.
He's gonna have to clear. Oh, Apex!
Shot.
Through the side of the floorboards with the headshot. Deep smoke grenade coming out of Vitality. They're still looking to play outside. Try.
Yo, not bad. He still scored over 180 yards, I think, on this match.
Look at this, man. He's going to go back for more. He wants to feast. And he sees nothing.
He knows his angle to score, right?
But they're out there, Longers. They're out there. They're in the wilderness, and they're not safe. Try's got himself a 4th, and it's so close to the ace, but even without it, he has done such a good job of single-handedly priming his team to close out this round and keep the game going. RPK can't manage, not with 3 ahead. This is all Try.
Ramp support's a...
DGT hears the door swing.
Okay, ramp support is here.
Oh, he's getting tagged up through the floorboards. Oh, he's not comfortable whatsoever. And he only gets himself 1 kill because Zywoo opens up and takes a man off ramp. But then that counter-terrorist comes pushing through. Bit his feet forced forward successfully. And he now has 2 teammates still behind him. They've got a smoke, a couple flashes to try and burst outwards, but remember, RPK, he's been waiting all this while. Masuda's gonna lock himself into the dark corner. This could be the end of Nuke. A 3v3 retake needed. And Masuda's looking for kills. He'll get himself at least the first and closes with the headshot. Vitality survived the challenge, but that's exactly what this was.
I love that, Triwoo. Shout out to Alex for coming up with that, Nick.
Look at this. He's challenged. Too many players push into him at the same time. He does some damage, but doesn't get away with a kill. Low HP on 2 others as well, so these Glocks have done great damage at a distance. Flashbang for inside of the bomb site alongside those deep smoke grenades, so the utility definitely supposed to lend a helping hand here, but it's DGT with 2 headshots. And again, smoke grenades really nullifying this close proximity from the other players of 9Z. Soon they will fade, but so could the chances of the defense. Yeah, it's all on Bits, and he gets hit up close and personal. Vitality. We'll see if that decision comes back to bite them, but obviously RPK is going to be peeking down into 4 CTs. Well, hello and goodbye. Now, they don't really have time to go back the other way, so they're going to have to try and push through. Again, they know exactly where these counter-terrorists are at, and Masuda making money. Try's going to peek out from Graffiti, and sure enough, it is what you would expect, but RPK not able to get a... Now he should be very much focused on short, so the timing almost costs him. Throws that flashbang high, peeks wide over top of the water ramp. He's kind of peeled between 2 directions, and we've got Try in with a frag within the mix. So 3v3 on top of a health advantage. Bomb will be planted, and they could very well go for this boost with the sniper having eyes on sight. There's no real evacuation plan for Zywoo, and a Molotov on his feet forces him into the open. So now they've got an edge. Can Shocks come alive from inside the water to really hold them back? He hears them just above him. There it is. The headshot connects for the first. DGT peeks from heaven. And that third man, knowing it is, Shocks sits in pit and his gun goes dry. He's doomed. A retake from 9Z, their first round win. Or is it? Because time is of the essence.
Is the thing. They offhand this smoke, which is not very good.
Nice snap down. That's going to prime Max. Kill of his own. Now he just leaves back through bathrooms. They've got to go plug that hole of the potential long A push. And you see it. Apex trying to charge in with bomb. Max. Swift headshot. Now it's on Zywoo and Shocks.
Oh, man.
Max soon to be executed, but so is Zywoo. DGT holds the site, and Shoxy second headshot, sure enough, but eStore is there to trade. We've got 9Z within 1.
But it's still a very common spot. But yeah, he's going to require some support. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god.
What gnarly timing. Oh, 3 headshots coming out of Max. And maybe even more.
Holy, he's comfortable now.
Dude, he just walks out through that smoke as if he's one of them. At what point does he shoot? He drops the ball, and Try up close denies it. Oh, that one has to sting. Shocks thought he'd get his chance to push it to the max and come back with a multi-kill of his own, but instead, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we've got 9Z with a bit of a lead, 5-4.
Yeah, they pull out that one round. That could have been a bit of a fun play. There was obviously...
Or if he decides to take it to them, he could definitely disrupt what is this B commit. He's just going to tuck into the staircase. It's Easter's turn to try and do something here. He's got a player just beside him, and that's Zywoo, Deagle in hand. You want to talk about talent? Well, of course, we all know his name. And with fire on the bomb site, Apex finds a little bit of sanctuary, gets it down. An injection of cash for Vitality. Try scouring the site, looking for that angle. Masuda, pause on an AK. He's down inside of the water with success already, catching Pit. Try wants to peek and trade, but Masuda, oh, tearing them apart. And of course, Zywoo in with the Deagle. So Max, give him an AK, and he'll give you the space you need to tie this game at 5. Yep.
At the top of the stairs, yeah.
Masuda about to walk right into this. Nice kill from Try.
Yeah.
Looking to get away, no peek to trade him either.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they know, well, they should know that Max is going to be covering him in some way. So it shouldn't be too easy. Also, I think they've got some respect that Try has been aware of where the next fight will come from. Max will will eventually trade it, look to top bathrooms, gets it an off angle, gets some damage off on Apex. And listen, he doesn't get the kill, but it's already 4v2.
But Apex challenging the opposite offer. That's both snipers inside the site. And ZywOo just gets him through the truck. A bomb plant offered over. And ZywOo follows up with further damage. Try a good distraction, but a 2v2 regardless.
HP for the T's is low, but they have the off.
And they've got this post plant. Apex almost lining him up, but Bit comes around aware of the angle. It's ZywOo V2. And with the bomb not planted for him, oh, he gets the diffuser, just shot in the knees. But it's 9Z who will be pleased as they steal this 6.
That was a close call. I mean, that's a spot where
being caught by it in different facets. It's not the same thing over and over, it's just little variations, and that one could have been yet another try. Right back at it, Max by his side. They do not fall, they do not falter, and 9Z are looking at a 3-round lead on their opponent's map choice. He just came off of his first map versus any team in the top 50, and now he is 16-6 on Overpass. 16 years old. And Max comes right back at it. This is a 2-man army for the South Americans that shows no weakness, no sign of slowing down either. They know they're in control.
I mean, that's like one of the first times we've seen Max get a kill that wasn't a headshot as well. I mean,
but it kind of takes away a line of vision. Apex gonna round with the scout. He goes down. Try's got 2 op shots. Let's see if he can miss. Masuda gets the better of Bit, and that blinding flash is big, but here comes DGT. 3 lie ahead, and he drops the first one. RPK pistol out, finding the rotate, and Max a little bit too ambitious, and an AK offered over. This could spell disaster. RPK getting that other rotate, and they know exactly where the last guy's at. DGT is in a pressure cooker, and the scout will prevail. Vitality take their sig. Be hit inbound. 3 players over on Monster, 1 towards short in the form of Apex. He can volley off the barrels. DGT with a single kill, but here comes Bit. That flash helps out. He gets himself a second, and it is a shutdown on the B site to close the CT side. Now, there are questions on this map, but think, in fact, that half the rounds for Vitality.
this is where it'll be tough. They gotta go through the tank. Here he sits.
Ooh, he keeps his head down. Flashes are good. Oh, it's labored. Try. He's still alive. He's just on the other side of smoke. He's still in there, playing on the barrels before Apex gets his head. It's a slaughter outside the B site. They still have 3 Molotovs, 2 smokes for the hit. Go ahead, block off graffiti, Molly here on barrels. It's about to start coming in, and RPK, that front runner, he's dropped the bomb and continues on with the spray. It's Try dead. Shot through the head by Apex. Max now, who was softened by the smoke spams, finished by the scout, and Vitality tie this game at 9 rounds apiece. Frag towards the barrels, nobody home. But there definitely are defenders near site. Masuda, RPK, long range, dies out to the Tech 9. That's something here for 9Z, but no bomb plant, which is what they were really truly hoping for. Frag grenade, hey, takes him down to 9, but this Tech, because we get the same type of performance out of Try, and he needed a man by his side. And in that first defensive half, quite literally, the 2 of them up on that A site, round after round.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, dude, they are stewing in this. ZywOo missing his shot as the player crossed quickly. Counter terrorist now giving back that control of short B, which would have, of course, been enough of information to prevent the situation that happened last round from unfolding here again. But Try gets the better of ZywOo down long A. Masuda yet again going to be calling for the CTs to scramble, and they are coming in. Apex, the front position, commits himself as Vitality continue to bleed numbers. A 2v5, but maybe he holds this down. No sir, RPK out through smoke, but it's 9Z with at least a 1-round lead.
Damn, that was beautiful. They forced all the trades.
Counter terrorists give 5-man advantage. He barely misses shots,
They can
and
use the
Max, the
rotation.
tempo, catching him on the fallback. It's Max back at it. Another kill as they swarm down into the B site. Max is selling this. Apex, he comes up, and he will get a kill at the very least, but so be it.
Just a save.
A 13th for 9Z.
How are they so unaware? On the rotation back, after Max, Masuda dies on the trade, they have no idea that someone could have snuck up bathrooms. That wouldn't be the first time they were caught in that exact same position. But, you know what? They still do look composed. They're stuck here. Apex could punish. Oh! No, it's Max that'll punish. What a peek.
2 CTs still in position. It's gonna have to be the young
they got the
guns
lurk
of
forward. They still
Vitality.
going.
Yep. Here it is. Zywoo with just the one. Masuda, he's waiting for that peek. Bomb's been dropped in the open, but DGT, 2 headshots, and Easter, the execution. 15 rounds for 9Z, 4 map points.
Wow. I mean,
0 experience, V the top 50, and here they are. Now 3 kills away. Apex able to trade. We get that clash down on the B site, but what do 9Z do? They pump the brakes, they hold, and Shox comes up from his stronghold to be traded back by Max, who has been the star of this second map alongside Try. 2v2 to keep them in this. Zywoo peeks down and dies, and it has to be Apex. 9Z's decisions have been clean. Their minds never foggy. The tether strong, the team play clean. And a smoke grenade on the A site as they double back down connector. Apex, he will head towards B. They've got a single smoke and 2 flashes. They pick another piece of utility up. Apex could smoke this off. He opts to keep the gun up, turns from it, hits the first, and there's the kill from Try. Who else than Try across 2 maps to keep them in this? And the series moves to Inferno. Ladies and gentlemen, found himself jumping up inside the window. This slows down the flank. They're going to get the bomb plant at the very least. And Eastor now, he's going to become a thorn in their side because he's evacuated alt mid. Down the underground he goes. Counter-terrorists instead trying to sink their teeth inside of the A site. Zywoo dead. DGT and Bit and Max, and we've got 9Z with a pistol.
a sick play from Eastor. Like,
this is that patience I'm talking about, dude. It is just pistols. And at the 50-second mark, Max starts to size up on A. Now, he does kill RPK, which is crucial, but also dies to Shox and offers that AK over. Bomb moving back, but they've gotten the 3-man stack to sink into the mud of the B-bomb site. Now, that was the kill that could have made everything. I love the fact that DGT keeps up that pressure. You know, both those players were prepared for that gunfight, and yet the armor advantage is what really screws over Shoxy, allowing for 9Z to get in with what they want here. Mac 10 could still rack up some cash to close out the 3-0 start, and that's exactly what happens.
that was a clear mistake, I think, from Max to overextend to that point at mid. There was a Mac 10 on the round, so they could have used that to scout if they'd like to. And it could have been a round in jeopardy if that AK got recovered and then they ran into a B-side stack. So I like the call to come back, but, you know, Max got to be a bit more careful in this in the future because
doesn't get that chance, and now suddenly Bit's got that huge advantage. AK stays focused. Bit off to the races, 6-0 at the start of this one. We've got the stack in the back of the site. 2 players on the Foxes, only 1 will get a kill. It's Masuda versus Bit, but here comes the Deeg, and Shox empty-handed hits the dirt. A B hit with ease.
what are we witnessing?
Parting headshot. Weapon can't be picked up. It's a tight one, but 9Z on fire as fast as can be. Like you said, I wish I could just... Bit goes down first. That's 2 players inside the site and 1 down beneath them. RPK gets the kill inside of the pit and looks to extend out a little bit more, but it's from that arch wrap. Now Shox, full display, 10 seconds, and they've got 1 player inside the site. Zywoo dead.
What? They won because they killed Apex running down Banana, flanking.
Vitality starting to lose color as they bleed out on this CT side. Deagles activate Shox with 2 kills, and the reload almost in, but DGT will slay him. bomb back by alt and a rotate from Vitality, offering up the B site. If Masuda oversteps, that's exactly what can happen. Here it is, the final kill, a 7th round straight. He's hanging back and letting them come inwards. Estor is going to clear it, but he goes down without dealing any damage. 25 seconds, Shox bites off more than he can chew. Peeks into more than 2.
That's a save.
And Zaiwu, 007.
Yeah, playing like you're not expected to win this. Definitely not a lot of confidence here.
They lose the op at the end.
And it's like watching Gambit versus Nasser.
Man, it hurts. We've got RPK still up top, catching him by surprise. 2 kills for him, but when nobody else can offer anything, so be it. 9 rounds straight on this T side. Team Vitality, they need to stop, take a pause, and stare into the mirror. They need to reflect as to what the hell is going on, because this is unprecedented. How many teams have gone up 9-0 versus Vitality? The off included.
Surely they win this round.
Shox is just beneath this porch, and DGT with knife out jumps out. We've got that first kill coming in from Shox. Player's still inside the site, and Apex is dead to rights. It's RPK with just the one, and Estor almost trades him. He's gonna peek around. RPK laying it down with 2 kills to his name, but who's up? It's Try, and try as he might in the 1v3. Zaiwu's had enough. Vitality at the very least. The other 3 come in from mid, and DGT, he gets the better of Zaiwu, finding him on that angle. There's 10 seconds to spare. They need to get in here, and Shox, he's going to lay down the law alongside Apex. 5 seconds to spare. They need to get in or save. Fall back or push forward, and oh!
No way.
Try! If only he had time. 2 crucial shots. Try now, looking with that off to find a closer shot, but nope, it's bit to get the first one. Here comes Zaiwu trading back, but the opper's still close, and Zaiwu between 2, he knows he's in a painful position. Taken down as bombs picked up by Estor, but the counter-terrorists rotate round, and Try, he's already got them. This is a 10th looking likely.
Wow.
Masuda, 1 kill in this half so far. A struggle on the B site.
I know they watch this demo, the first thing you're going to see is like, oh, they shouldn't overestimate their power on those B hits.
Let's see if they manage to hang on the AKs. They've got the attention turned. DGT with the first, and look at this, clean sweep, and there goes Apex, losing his rifle and losing his life as 9Z continue to collect these rounds, 11-2.
They've got the 1-2 punch. This could fall apart. Dink comes through. Ooh, shot missed from Zaiwu. And Shox get punished inside a boiler. And this is the A hit on. 2 kills, Lane. You go, Lane.
He thought maybe he'd be able to skewer them on the side. It's Zaiwu to decide how much he can offer. The players just overwhelm him. Fire at his feet, flash in the face, and shots connect as 9Z continue this lead. 10 rounds the difference. Headshot. Please hold them back for a moment. Nice utility. That's something. And a second kill comes in. I'm trying to keep that life behind Vitality, but give me more. 3 rounds on a CT side versus a team that showed us nothing but composure. They wreak havoc into this B bomb site, and they could still take this back. A 3 versus 5 to close out the first half. Not just a dismantlement, but a damn domination. CT's push in, missed flash. There's Try on the op, and Estor, insult to injury, at his choosing, executes them both. And now we are that much closer. Join us after the break for a historic upset at the showdown. It's not over yet.
Oh my god.
Back and forth we go. Masuda pushes through. Estor's gonna execute him. A 3v3, but desperate shots from the USPs. Shox takes it back. It's just one man. It's Try.
Just Try, you say.
He's got plenty of time, and they start to face him, but the player back behind him ends it. Shox will take the pistol. Vitality with 3, but still a 10 CT, and then the insurance policy and bit backside. Don't you dare lose to pistols.
Oh my god.
Vitality, don't do it to yourselves. We've got that CTP coming in perhaps, but there it is. ZywOo and RPK alleviate the pressure. It's not over. Max, Deeks, and Try on the other side. These were the stars of Overpass. And RPK on the site anticipates the CT peak perhaps. No, the smoke is still there. And around he goes. Max hands on the AK. He could just leave. RPK could walk away, but always held. The Deagle of Try takes his attention. That's still high HP. He's dead. 20 health left. It's one bullet from either side. 14 or 4. And who's gonna take it? RPK flashes towards sight and walks in unsuspecting, but he still takes his kill. He'll still take his round, and they'll hang on. Decides to duck down.
Oof, you're gonna hear that drop.
And then they push outwards, but look, he gets ahead of it, still taking a kill with him, and he could regain vision in time, but no. RPK swoops inwards, 3v3 ensues. Try finds the angle, bomb's gone down, just as smoke plumes in his face.
Oh my god.
He shaves one off the situation. Utility already starting to just bombard over top, and Bit, he's gonna wrap around apartments. There is a player up here, and that's ZywOo.
Yeah.
As he rounds this corner, it could be a crucial duel. Look, he comes in, but he can't take it. We've got a smoke, perhaps, for the apps. As Apex sits in pit, he misses his chance, and that gives away the position. Eastor down to half health. ZywOo's been tagged, but that incendiary on ZywOo, will it come into the equation? He peeks out with the kill, and down they go. Vitality continues strong.
Way2sketchy.com. Well, the rotations are already here from the CT side. They're just going for the gamble. T's have not pulled back just yet. Going up lane now, leaving some room, but the smokes are down, so the rotations will be slow.
Max is fine.
Yeah, there's no one in Hall to put pressure on him. Oh my god.
Plays this to perfection. Down goes ZywOo, now comes DGT. We've got a kill apiece. Max in with 1, 2v2, and up close Apex gets him. But they don't know about Eastor, and he's gonna find one in the sky. Gets his hands on the AK, Shox is on the other side, and it's done yet again. The 1v1 is needed, and Vitality, despite bleeding. And ZywOo already down to 63. RPK gonna try to take control. Apex has one frag, but here it is. The MP9 connects it again. Vitality across the kill feed. We've got 2 players up on each side, and Try dives around the arch, only to be caught by Apex. Another close moment. Another nail biter.
Or if that was Max's 3rd kill, I should say. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult demo to watch, man, if they lose.
Down to the wire. And that's the thing, he has been acting as the carry for Vitality as they charge to reclaim Eastor. Gets himself one. DGT called out from coffins down to right. It is Vitality with a 10th as long as they lock on this bomb site.
Oh my god. The most confident call. 9Z expecting maybe a slower paced round. Every single timing was a player blind from Vitality a moment too late. 3 rounds has never felt farther at this point, especially coming out of the pause into a round like that.
Hands down, and then Max dies.
Things are getting real. You know, ZywOo started out really slow. Now, top banana, pulse control cleaned out. Rotations are a guess for 9Z. They were going to go for the late boost, but this is the timing for Vitality. They're through.
On the money. They could still boost a player up right now in the middle of it, but Apex spamming shots to Thomas. It gets 1 kill, and they fall away. The retake could still be in for this. Think about it. They're going to push through. Off of the side of the flash, they take down the bomb plant. Man back sight's gone down. 9Z, a little bit of life. But here's Shoxy, and he's trying to get another kill. They begin to line up for him, and he's toppling the one after another. Try and try as you might. They've done it. They've at least broken through with 1. 2. Oh, they're going to let those B players sweat. And as they walk through Archside, Try hits his shot. It's not the only T in this position, but that could be enough to turn them back, and it's going to be RPK at that pit. Oh! A quick headshot right to the side of RPK. Apex, next in line, pushes inwards, clears his corners, and the smoke goes down as the bomb will too.
It's another retake. 2 players late from the site.
Oh, are they gonna?
They get some damage off.
They flush Zywoo off the position.
They know he has to make a play.
That's all their nades, man. Masuda and Apex. They've got AKs up. It's gotta be the guns to hit the mark. Zywoo's down, but Masuda's up, and he's coming in, looking for the multi-kill. Attackers from all positions. He fights his way, but there it is. At the very least, a 15th round. This game is still not over.
Yeah, match point, but tons of money left over here for Vitality to buy.
Try. How audacious.
There's no one up mid. They're still covering him, and he can believe in his teammates because they've done a great job. Zywoo, he's dead.
And then it's traded back. So Try wants a little bit more. Toying with the idea of an apartment's peak, he goes back to mid, and he has been absent from this third map. But now he's starting to put his name on it. He is leaving his mark, and here we go towards B. Bit cleared off the corner. RPK again. 2 kills into this B site, and Vitality with an advantage. Despite the match point, like a guillotine above their head, they wiggle their way into the 28th round.
Why is he up front, and how is he having so much success?
Yeah, because he knows he's on his way out the door.
Well, we can see that this is a huge reason why Vitality are even in this game. However, it's far from it. This could be the last round, but it also could be OT, and that wouldn't be surprising. 3 rounds to go for Vitality to bring this back. 9Z still playing aggressive. Opening tactics. Spray comes in. They get the kill. No positional advantage gained. Zywoo, is he coming through? He needs a nade. 2 nades.
The damage, the flashes, it's all enough to stunt them.
They spread hard. He's gonna hear all of this at mid.
DGT on high alert. Try. Cuts one off of Arch. It's all in on short. This is it. Max in the little pit. DGT the corner. A 9Z. 1 kill away. And it needs shocks to get the 5. It's not going to happen. A day for South American CS, because that's an upset and a half. And they ran that back. Vitality not going down with a whimper. They tried to make it bang, but there is nothing left.